What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 4 of the Madden 22 Carolina Panthers realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 3, we got screwed basically when it came down to injury. Christian McCaffrey, who was the best player on this team, once again went down with injury. As you know, he always had injury problems in his career, and it basically screwed us over last season. You know, he went down, and we weren't able to win any games. You know, without him, you could argue and say maybe we should put him on the trading block, throw him on the trading block, see if we can get something for him. But shit, if he goes down with injury and we can't win a damn game, maybe it's a good idea to just keep him on the roster. So we're not going to trade Christian McCaffrey. We're going to keep him as we need him to be able to win some football games. But let's go ahead and waste no more time. Let's go ahead and meet the roster before the preseason starts, as we still did win 7 games last season, which was impressive. So, I mean, if Christian McCaffrey does not go down with injury, maybe we make the playoffs 3 years in a row. Matt Rule is out, so we are actually taking over as the head coach this season, as somebody had to be blamed for last season. You could blame Christian McCaffrey's injury, but Matt Rule was, I guess, the fall guy. But we're coming in as the head coach with Sam Darnold at quarterback, as we're going to try to get Sam Darnold and the rest of these Black Panthers to win a Super Bowl in these next 2 seasons for year 4 and year 5. But year 4, Sam Darnold here with that normal dev, 27 years old, he is still our quarterback, still the franchise quarterback. We paid him after year 1, year 2, I think. It might have been year 2. We paid him, committed to him. He hasn't had any bad seasons. Like, when you look at those touchdown interception ratios, besides last season with the 13 picks, but he had career year in passing yards. Sam Darnold has not been bad. He has not been the reason. Hell, this rebuild has been, I would say, a dub. It's been a W, man. Like, we've made the playoffs, before last season, 2 seasons in a row. We won the division 2 seasons in a row. We went to the NFC Championship game the very first season. So, hell, I think we can win with Sammy Darnold at quarterback. And then as a backup, we still got Jimmy G going into his second year as a backup quarterback. We did draft another quarterback here, Dorian Donahue. He still got Barry Taggart, who we took a couple of years ago. At running back, like I said, Christian McCaffrey is here at 99 overall. We're keeping him. You know, he got hurt last year. And even with the injury that he had, still had about 700 yards, still averaged 4.8 yards per carry, and still had 6 touchdowns. So, I mean, if he doesn't get injured, maybe he rushes like 2,000 yards and double-digit touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard, who has been, I guess when it comes to the touchdowns, I mean, he tied his rookie year with the 9 touchdowns, but the average isn't that good. And, you know, when Christian McCaffrey went down last season, that was Chuba Hubbard's chance to, like, prove to me that he can be a running back 1 option, maybe even for another team, but it's clear that he's not ready to be a running back 1 for us, or I guess for any other team. So with his contract coming up, you know, this season, I don't think we're interested in bringing, you know, Chuba Hubbard back. So we did draft this guy, A.J. Clemens, I think, in the 3rd, 4th round. He's like a receiving back to replace Chuba Hubbard as the eventual running back, too. And then we got a couple guys down there behind him. Fullback, still got J.T. Sheffield, 3rd-year fullback. And then wide receiver, we got D.J. Moore. I ain't even going to lie. It feels like he hasn't been playing like DJ Moore in this whole rebuild. I mean, last season, or the season before, the second season, he had almost 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. That was his best season so far. First year, not that good. Last season, not that good. He has not been DJ Moore or playing like DJ Moore. I need you to be DJ Moore. I'm not asking him to be like Steve Smith, but shit, we need DJ Moore to be DJ Moore. Terrace Marshall, I would say, has been our best receiver this whole entire rebuild. If you look at the yards he had last season, he was our leading receiver, had double-digit touchdowns. I think he should have went up to star dev. He was robbed. But I think Terrace Marshall, now with Robbie Anderson gone, and I wonder how Sam Darnold is going to play, because that was his favorite target in Robbie Anderson. But we let him go. Terrace Marshall moves up the depth chart to wide receiver 2. And with the 8th pick in the draft from last season's 7-10 record, we drafted this guy, Curtis Hobbs, in the 1st round with the number 8 overall pick, as he might be our wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1 maybe, if DJ Moore keeps playing like that. But I think we replaced Robbie Anderson with a good wide receiver in Curtis Hobbs. 21 years old, got a lot of room to grow, not really a lot of time to, because, we only got 2 seasons left here in this rebuild, and we still got Shee Smith and that undrafted Earl Noel guy that we signed last year who had star dev, but they took it away from him because you know how Madden likes to do me. Tight end, Tommy Tremble. I would kind of put him in the same category as Chuba Hubbard. Star dev, though, unlike Chuba Hubbard with the normal dev. But Trimble, the rookie season was okay, right? I think we was giving Ian Thomas some reps too that first season. Second season, no touchdowns at all. Last season, okay, the yards, the catches are good. 5 touchdowns. I mean, just a decent season, but is it good enough to pay him as our starting tight end? We'll have to wait and see. He's probably got the ball out this year. He's in a contract year also. Still got Ian Thomas on the roster. Then left tackle, Jonah Williams, both of our acquisitions that we brought in on the offensive line, and Jonah Williams and JT Treader both played like shit, including this first round rookie guard that we took last year. So that left side and the center on, we're all trash. All trash. But, it's a new team going into the second season. Hopefully Jonah Williams can play good enough. Sheldon Keys, who we drafted him as a center, moved him out to left tackle. Could move him back to center once we do let JC Treader go. I thought about letting his ass go now because he played terrible last season at the center position. But we did draft another center there, Evan Young, a young guy, just like his last name, to sit behind J.C. Treader and hopefully learn from his mistakes. Dad Hunter, who's been our best offensive lineman this whole rebuild, and then Taylor Moulton got back to form last season. Still got Brady Christensen on the roster too. And you got Brian Burns, the leader of this defense. And then right there, you got Igor Gross Matos. We brought in William Golston, former Buccaneer. Hopefully he lets us in on their playbook. Derek Brown, and then we did sign Leonard Williams in the offseason. We finally got a partner in crime for Derek Brown. Hopefully that improves our defense, especially our rush defense or running defense a little bit more. Still got Davion Nixon down there. Colbert, he's been good for us. We brought back Harlan Fackrell, who wasn't in the free agency in the preseason last season, but we saw him there this preseason, so we went ahead and got my boy back as we had him in year 2. Jeremy Chin has been great at middle linebacker. He's there permanently. He's basically our Luke Kuechly now. Not going to move him back to free safety anymore. We did bring in Sean Bradley to back him up. And then right outside linebacker, we traded up. We had a second-round pick, but we traded up to pick one in the second round because we felt like this guy was going to go, and I wanted him back, and that's Greg Gillespie. Right outside linebacker to replace Shaq Thompson. I think he's going to be good. 21 years old, just like that receiver. Love the age, and I love the dev trade on this guy, but not a lot of time. This is their rookie season, and then this season and next season, that's it. We got to try to win a Super Bowl. Then cornerback, we got Dante Jackson, J.T. Horn, C.J. Henderson. What can I say more about these three? These three have been, I said it in year 1. The secondary, especially the cornerback position, was deep as hell. It was deep as fuck, and it's showing. It's actually showing in this rebuild that this is probably the best part of this team is this damn secondary. And then we brought in Steven Nelson to be a cornerback 4. And then at free safety, we brought in Micah Hyde in free agency, but I don't know how much. Hell, this year 1, Micah Hyde might not even play. There's a chance he could get cut or traded in the preseason because in the 3rd round, we took this guy, DeMar Booth, a free safety out of Ohio State, who could start for us. I didn't expect to get this guy when we signed Micah Hyde, but he could sit behind him and learn for a year before he takes over next season. We'll see how it goes. They can battle it out in preseason. Then we got Cordell Reese, our strong safety from last season, coming back. Still got Blades coming back. Kicker, we got Zane Gonzalez and Jack Fox, the punter. Now, I did see that there was an extra team captain slot available. That's because we lost Shaq Thompson, and I think Robbie Anderson might have been the team captain, but I know for sure that Shaq Thompson was the team captain. So we need a new team captain. So I would give this actually to, I'm thinking Jeremy Chin or Sam Darnold. Oh, Sam Darnold's already a team captain. DJ Moore, but he hasn't been playing good. He hasn't been playing like DJ Moore. So Maybe Sam Darnold. I mean, I keep saying Sam Darnold. He's already a goddamn team captain. We're going to give it to Jeremy Chan. He's been a good leader on his defense. One of our young rising stars on the defense, along with Derek Brown, Gross Matos, and Brian Burns. So we're going to give it to Jeremy Chan. And that should be our final team captain slot. It is. So congratulations to Mr. Jeremy Chan. And let's go ahead and get on with this preseason, as we hope to stay healthy. Christian McCaffrey not playing, can't afford for him to get injured again. And then let's go ahead and simulate the second preseason game. We win the first one, we lose the second one, and then let's go ahead to the depth chart because I want to see how that rookie free safety is going to play. Also, I want to see how Dorian Donahue is going to play over Jimmy G. Jimmy G did not play that great in the preseason last season. And then let's move, I said the free safety. Let's do Booth over Micah Hyde. And then let's go ahead and simulate the last preseason game to see if we can pick up the win. And we are actually going to get our asses kicked 42-14. And a new injury. Hopefully it's a backup player. And it is the guy that needs to prove himself this season, Chuba Hubbard. Thankfully, we got that running back that I drafted, as he will get a shot now to be our running back too. But let's go ahead and look at the stats to see how everybody performed in the preseason. As heart stopped a little bit. I was about to say Jimmy G had another bad preseason game, but the rookie Donahue did not have a bad preseason either. So shout out to both of those quarterbacks. Jimmy G will be quarterback 2. Donahue has a chance to make the roster as a quarterback 3, or maybe even practice squad. But he did get sacked 7 times. Running back Chuba Hubbard wasn't playing bad until he got hurt. And look at that, Clemens had 3 touchdowns. He did have a fumble, though, but Chuba Hubbard has some competition at that running back 2 spot. Hobbs is going to be a fucking beast. He's going to be in the slot this season as a rookie. DJ Moore had a touchdown. Offensive line, Sheldon Keys is not ready to be a left tackle, maybe even a center, so that's good news for J.C. Treader. And then DeMar Booth, he led the team in tackles, but I want to see how Micah Hyde did. Derek Brown led the team in TFLs. Where the hell is Micah Hyde? Did he just not tackle anybody? He was starting, bruh. So Micah Hyde had no tackles? Just nothing. He played 33 downs. Well, maybe we go with DeMar Booth? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe we put Micah Hyde on the trading block. But let's go ahead and make our cuts, as Taggart is going to get released because that rookie quarterback just is clearly better than him. We're going to keep all 3 on the roster for right now. The running backs, we're going to have to keep at least one of these dudes. Let's release Taylor. We'll keep the other guy for now because Chuba Hubbard is injured. We would only have 2 running backs on our roster if we were to cut Carter. Keep our fullback, Noel. I like Presley. I like Meadows. I like Murray too, but we'll put Murray on the PS. Boom, got that done. Tight end, we don't need Thomas Fletcher anymore. O-line should be good. Defensive end should be good. Defensive tackle should be good. Hell, even the linebacker should be good. This Simon guy, he can go and get released. Thought he might have been eligible for the practice squad. Kendricks, maybe we can keep. We got a lot of cornerbacks. Hurd can go. And then Nate Klein can go on the PS. And then I think we have extra free safety, strong safety. No, we got an extra strong safety. So if I was counting right, we should have, maybe 3 or 4 guys left over I might have to cut. I was being a little generous. It is 3. Damn it. So let's go through this roster one more time. And all right, we got too many cornerbacks. So Robinson I took last season. Webster I took last season. Pointer, I did not take, so he can go on the PS. He must have been a practice squad player. So now we're down to 2, and I'm thinking Kendricks, that right outside linebacker, and the receiver. It's going to have to be that. So we'll go right outside linebacker Kendricks, and then the receiver. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't need 7. So Meadows can go on the practice squad, and that'll be the team. Micah Hyde, we're going to start him. I saw he was one of my free agent signings, so along with Leonard Williams, them. So we're gonna give him a shot, but that rookie isn't too far behind. Rookie is not too far behind. I would love to start him this season just to get him some experience, maybe go up depth trait. But we're gonna start Micah Hyde. I'm liking. Hopefully the offensive line plays a little bit better this season. I need Tommy Tremble to ball out this season. I'm excited for this rookie Clemens, as Chuba Hubbard is injured, so he gets a shot. And let's go ahead and re-go to the depth chart and get on with year 4. As I think I saw we kick off the season against the Seahawks. It might have been week 2. But we got Sam Darnold. Christian McCaffrey is back from injury. Receiver, DJ Moore, Hobbs and Marshall. Shee Smith, Noel Presley. Tight end, Thomas and Trimble. Then we got Jonah Williams, Ricky Thurston, J.C. Treader. We're going to put Keys right there because we drafted him as a center originally. I like the offensive line rotation. Got Brady Christensen still can come in, give us some reps. Got Golston, Gross Matos. Yep, loving it. Colbert, Jeremy Chan, Gillespie. We got our 3 cornerbacks. Add Steven Nelson to the mix. And then this is where we're going to go with Micah Hyde over Booth. And then Reese. And then I guess our special teams guy can be Noel. Now, Chuba Hubbard did get a touchdown. I think it was year 2, might have been year 1. But he's out right now. So we're going to have to go with, I guess, Noel and maybe Webster. And then punt return can be Hobbs. Jack Fox can be the kickoff starter. And then Christian McCaffrey is our third down back. He is also our power back. And then instead of Carter, let's put our full back, Sheffield. And then slot receiver will be Hobbs. Left end will be Brian Burns. I thought about putting Brian Burns on the right, Gross Matos on the left. The one time we did put Gross Matos as a rush right end, it didn't work out. He only had 1 sack. That's why we've been doing the left outside linebacker, kind of like the Hassan Reddick role. But with the addition of Leonard Williams, Gross Matos is going to have to play that rush right end spot. But I'm thinking about putting him on the left. But Brian Burns had 13.5 sacks last season, so we're going to keep him right there. And then Gross Matos right there. D-tackle will be Brown, Leonard Williams, and they have Golston, but I'm going to put actually, we'll keep it like that. And then Jeremy Chan, Colbert. They have Blades, but I want to do the rookie Gillespie. And then cornerback will be Henderson, Nelson, and Booth, the rookie. So Booth will get some reps, even though Micah Hyde is still starting. So that's all good with me. And let's go ahead. We kick off the season against the Saints. I hope they have Kyle Allen still as their quarterback. They probably did get a quarterback, though. But it is our first season. And I'm expecting, we had 7 wins last season, and that was without Christian McCaffrey for half the season. So I'm going to say maybe 9 wins. So I'm going to say about 9-win season, 9-8. Sneak into the playoffs, wild card round. If our division sucks, maybe win the division at 9-8. But let's go ahead and look at the draft class, which will be the final draft class, because going into year 5, we're not going to be drafting anymore. There is a couple of quarterbacks. Don't know what position we're going to need. Maybe running back. Maybe we do take a running back pretty high, like in the second round. I'm not going to do it in the first round. That would just make no damn sense, because then you take one in the first round, probably thinking we're shipping off Christian McCaffrey, and we're not doing that. But let's go ahead, and we're at 81 overall, 83 defense, 81 offense. They're at 81 too. Their defense is 1 point better, but our offense is 1 point better. Let's go ahead and see if we can win this first division game, first game of the season. Don't know who won the division last season because we were last in the division, so I really didn't give a damn. Could have been the Bucks. But we do lose by a touchdown, 23-17. Looks like one of those OT scores. Could have won the overtime. I don't know. It didn't. We were just down 13-7 at the half, 16-7 going into the fourth quarter. We ran the ball. We just couldn't pass the ball. So maybe Sam Darnold misses his buddy Robbie Anderson. I don't know what's going on, but Colin Kaepernick. McCaffrey is back. And there goes Clemens. He gets one carry. His first NFL career carry is a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Michael Thomas went off. Hobbs had 3 catches in his debut, his first career game. But Terrace Marshall, DJ Moore, our wide receivers just got shut down. Bro, they got shut down. Leonard Williams, his first sack as a Panther. Jeremy Chin, beast at middle linebacker. And Zane Gonzalez had his field goal blocked. Jack Fox didn't get inside the 20. So, I mean, still close game. We only lost by 6 points. So, a game we could have won and we played a little bit better. So, I don't hate it too much. But Sam Darnold needs to connect with these receivers. I understand Robbie Anderson was your pal. He's gone. But come on, bro. You got DJ Moore. You got a first-round wide receiver. You got Terrace Marshall, who was a second-round pick, playing like a first-round pick. So we get C.J. Henderson and our fullback back from injury. Let's see if we can beat my Seattle Seahawks at home. They're 0-1, just like us. We should be able to beat them. Come on, it's in Carolina. And we do win. 21-14. Looks like every game is going to be close as we only win by 7 points. We ran the ball. There we go with the passing yards. We only turned the ball over once. We were great on third down. Outscored them in the fourth quarter by 1 point. Not bad. The offensive line playing a little bit better. Christian McCaffrey averaging 90 yards a game. DJ Moore, that's the DJ Moore that I want to see. Hobbs had 6 catches. Okay. Tommy Tremble had 4 catches. Gross Matos, okay. Already with the sack as that rush right in. Leonard Williams is going off. Let's go. Let's go. Zane Gonzalez. Okay. Okay, nice win. Nice win. That was a nice dub. Let's go ahead and, play the Saints already so we get a chance to avenge them. This is on TV, primetime game, as we are projected to take, number 11, a right in. They think we're going to try to replace Gross Matos. Looks like a great player, but we don't need anything on the D-line. We don't need anything on the D-line. We got Gross Matos under contract. I mean, I guess if we do a one year with Leonard Williams, but I think I brought him in on a 3-year deal, so our D-line is straight. But TV, primetime division game, very important game because they beat us in week 1, so we can't allow them to sweep us, especially early in the season. But let's go ahead and this is an important game. We're going to upgrade the team right now. Right now. I want to see what Gillespie is. Probably not revealed. I don't think he played enough downs. He did play a lot of downs in the preseason. Yeah, still don't know. So that's straight. Let's go ahead and simulate week 3 against the New Orleans Saints. See if we beat them, get revenge, and go to 2-1 and make them 2-1. And we do. 35-23, nice road win. We beat them in the NO. Thursday night football game. Y'all know I never win them damn Thursday night games. But we do this time as we passed the ball. We ran the ball. We shut their running game down. We had no turnovers. Shutting them down on third down. Colin Kaepernick, that's what you get. We sacked them 3 times. 3 touchdowns for McCaffrey. A.J. Clemens, bro. Shut Michael Thomas down a little bit. Terrace Marshall went off. And that was about it for the receivers. Brian Burns. Gross Matos. This is the season for him to break out. Dante Jackson had an interception. Zane Gonzalez had another field goal block. Don't know what's going on with our special teams, but Gross Matos, after that one season where I had him as a rush right in, he had 10 TFLs, 1 sack. I pretty much gave up on him. At that point, he was playing rush defensive tackle, but maybe I was holding him back all along. Like, he already has like 2-3 sacks already. So maybe we should have been put him back at the rush right in position because he is balling right now. Let's make sure that our left end is Brian Burns. Colbert, Gross Mato. Yep, that's fine. Week 4. Looks like we're back. We're back in shape. The Bucks are falling off. Falcons are falling off. Can't count them out. It's still early on in the season. We've tied with the Saints. We have the same damn record. Now we go on the road to Denver, the 1-2 Broncos. See if we can beat them. And we beat them. We smoke them 30-6. Let's go. 30 to 6. We shut their passing game down. I thought we shut their running game down. Shut their passing game down. No turnovers. Both teams were bad on third down, but no mistakes from Sam Darnold. Who the hell is this Sean Morrison guy? McCaffrey went off. This damn AJ Clemens, rookie of the year. Chuba Hubbard comes back. He's going to be the third string. Colbert had a sack. Gross Matos is going off. He's going to break out. He is going to break out. Probably go to superstar dev. I just feel it. Just feel it. And then he's going to get robbed of the dev trade. 3-1. Commanders. Okay. Let's play them. This is an important game. We could possibly see them in the playoffs if both teams do make the playoffs and we beat them in a close game, 24-21. That game lived up to the hype, with their both records being 3-1 at that time. Yeah, it was an even game. Both teams passed the ball, ran the ball. We had a lot of first downs. They had a turnover that probably costed them the game, and we did have no turnovers. Let's go. Sam Darnold not making any mistakes. Christian McCaffrey got this damn Clemens, bro. Touchdown beast. 2 touchdowns for Terrace Marshall. I don't think our rookie Hobbs has had a receiving touchdown yet. Taylor Moton gave up a couple of sacks. Gross Matos. Cordell Reese with the interception. Gross Matos, bro. He's breaking out. He is breaking out. Maybe I shouldn't have gave up on him after that 1 year. But Chuba Hubbard is back. Well, guess what? I don't care. You are a third string now. You lost your opportunity. He is third string. He is third string. He can go back to being a special teams guy. I'm not going to stop that momentum of that rookie running back. But now we have the 1-4 Bucks. TV game, prime time. You already know how they like to do us. When it's a sorry team with a sorry record and we're doing good, and it's being broadcasted, you know the results. You know the results, right? Y'all know it. Boom. They dropped 40 on us. 41-35, bro. Thursday night game, too. You know we never win them, even though we already won one. 3 turnovers. Damn, they were aggressive on fourth down. We were great in the red zone. Baker threw 5 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, 3 picks, 6 sacks. Come on, offense. Come on. DJ Moore had a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for Terrace Marshall. Looks like he's going to lead the team in touchdowns this season. Jonah Williams. Bad signing. That was a bad signing for us. Dante Jackson had an interception. Jack Fox isn't punting the ball well this season. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed when my punters and my kickers aren't doing well. I noticed, damn it. They matter too. We do have a bye week at week 8. That's perfect. We can look at the contracts, upgrade the players. But let's bounce back from that loss, man. Yeah, 31-28. Will we go to 5-2? Going into the bye week, that's actually good. 20 first downs, okay. No turnovers. 9 third down conversions. 4 That's how you bounce back, Sammy D. That's how you bounce back. That's how you bounce back. 3 picks and 6 sacks. He bounced back with 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks, 22 of 31, 70% completion percentage. That's what I'm talking about. Outplaying Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, a $137. I was just talking about KH, Curtis Hobbs, our first round pick, no touchdowns. Well, damn it, he just got 3 in one game. 3 in one game. No sacks, and we had a pick for Steven Nelson. You know I love my 4 cornerbacks, and then Jack Fox I was talking about on last game. He did have 1 punt inside the 20, and there goes Chuba Hubbard. He had a return for 27 yards. It's good. He's going to be a return guy now. I don't care if he's an 80 overall and our rookie running back's a 67. I don't care. It's about production. It's about production. But I forgot I do have a quarterback scout, so we can actually look at some of these guys. But Sam Darnold is the guy. He is the guy. We are projected down here at 25, taking the middle linebacker. I don't need a linebacker. We just took one in the second round. So But we are at week 8, so we're going to upgrade the team real quick. I love what Clemens is doing as a running back, too. Could make him receiving back. No, we're going to do elusive because he's proven that he's more than just a receiver back. He even looks like a receiver, too, at that number 11. But who was the other? Gillespie. He should be revealed, even though he's sub linebacker 3. Still hitting. Still hitting. And we know that Curtis Hobbs is normal dev. But we're going to try to make him a scheme fit physical receiver. And then just upgrade everybody else. Tommy Tremble's been kind of quiet, bro. He was that other one, along with Chuba Hubbard, that I said needed to do something this season. They need to do something to keep their job. But Derek Brown, we're going to re-up on him. Make this an even 40 mil. There we go. Lock him in. Jack Fox, we're going to wait on that. Gonna wait on that. CJ Henderson's been great. So we're going to bring him back too. Micah Hyde is a 1 year. He's been quiet. I might transition over to the rookie. Tommy Tremble, we're going to wait. Even though that's not that bad of a contract. Chuba Hubbard, no sir. Terrace Marshall, I'm going to pay him. Actually, we can't do it yet. But yeah, Terrace Marshall, we got to come back for. I want to look at. Micah Hyde's stats, bro. Because he's not doing shit. Well, I don't see that he's doing anything. And why not get the young guy on the field if this guy ain't doing nothing? But Micah Hyde has, okay, not playing that bad. Not playing that bad. Maybe I'm just so eager to get him on the field. But let's go ahead and advance the week. As we're looking good, we're in good shape, man. We're 5-2. Look like it's going to come down between us and the Saints. Can't count the Falcons out. Hell, you can't even count the Bucks out with their playbook. And we do have a breakout scenario for Mr. Sam Darnold. Trying to get the star dev. He should have been a star. Probably, I would say after the first season or second season, he should have been a star. It's okay. I mean, if he's playing like that as a normal dev, you can stay a normal. Stay normal dev then. But we do have a breakout scenario for Sam Darnold. I would guess it's Sam Darnold. Yeah, it is Sam Darnold. And let's try to get him to star dev. And it's against the Atlanta Falcons, who are 3-5. They're third in our division. They're kind of right behind us, and we beat them 14-10. Now it's a low-scoring game. I'm just glad we got the dub at the end of the day. You know, he probably didn't hit it with that score. You know, but no turnovers. That's a good thing. And we shut their running game down. Hey, he might have hit it. The no turnovers, 1 touchdown, 235 passing yards, no interceptions, only 1 sack. Hell, he might have hit it. 62 yards for Christian McCaffrey. Also 93 yards receiving. Touchdown for Tommy Tremble. Trying to get that new contract. And Gross Matos continuing his breakout. Dante Jackson having a B season. And that is our 3rd field goal block. I need to have a talk with special teams, our special teams coach, even though they don't exist here in Madden. Which is crazy because we used to have special team coaches a long time ago in the older Maddens. But we are at 6-2. Any thoughts on Sam Darnold? Oh, come on, bro. Stuck on that boring Brown dev trait. But we do have the 3-6 Bucks. And then we'll look at the contracts because I think after week 9, we can make a deal with Terrace Marshall and 28-7. 28-7. As we split, we already split with the Saints. We got swept by the Bucks, and then we beat the Falcons already. We have a chance to sweep them or maybe split with them. But we were the stats kind of show that it almost was an even game, but the score did not reflect that. Terrace Marshall, 100 yards. He's getting a new contract right now. Taylor Moton gave up a couple of sacks. Leonard Williams, Derek Brown, both with sacks. And we're going to go ahead and re-up on Terrace Marshall Jr. We'll wait on Jack Fox, J.C. Treader, Tommy Tremble, all those other guys. But yeah, Terrace Marshall, 4-year deal, up this to 17 mil. He deserves it. As we take on the 5-5 Chargers, Micah Hyde coming back from injury. Didn't even know that he was injured. And let's see if we can beat them. And we do beat them 23-3. Had to step away and get J Bay a little snack so she can stop that crying. But 23-3, as we didn't pass the ball good at all. We weren't gonna. How the hell did we win that game? We were up 20-3 going into the fourth quarter. That's probably why we just got a big lead on them, and they weren't able to catch back up. But Sam Darnold was efficient, even though we didn't have a lot of passing yards. And Hobbs had a touchdown. Only had a few this season, but he doesn't have to be the number one option just yet. Leonard Williams, 2 sacks in that one game, and then Colbert had a pick. 3 for 3 for Zane Gonzalez. So glad to see that we did not have a field goal attempt blocked. We've already had 3 so far this season. But 7-3 Chiefs. Why do no matter what rebuild I do, no matter what team I do, the Chiefs are going to show up at some point. Whether you're in the AFC and you're in the playoffs, you're going to see them face-to-face in the playoffs. Hell, whether I'm an NFC team, I'm going to see their ass in the regular season. If I have a opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be there. They're going to have a great record, and they're going to beat our asses. The Juggernaut Chiefs, 7-3. We're 7-3. They're going to make us 7-4, even though it's in Carolina. I lied to y'all, man. You know, I cap a lot sometimes. You know, 8-3. We beat the Chiefs in the upset. Yes, it was an upset. I know we were 7-3, but that's a big victory right there, man. 35-21. We shut the running game down. I mean, we did turn the ball over, but only 1 third down conversion. We held Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to 1 third down conversion. They did get a 4th down conversion, though. I'm kind of mad about that. But 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Sam Darnold out playing Patrick Mahomes. Clemens, that's why I started him over Chuba Hubbard. Tommy Tremble. And Hobbs touchdown. I might have to get Tommy Tremble a contract. Don't want to do it too early because then he'll let the money get to his head and he's not going to have that type of performance ever again. So we're just going to hold off on Tommy Tremble just a little bit. We're not going to get too ahead of ourselves. But 3 touchdowns, over 100 yards receiving. That's a great game. But we're sitting at the top of the division, man. NFC South, we're 8-3. Saints right at 7-5. Bucks and Falcons kind of falling off. I'm glad the Bucks are last in the division because they swept our asses. They got the brooms on us, dustpins on us. But Saints still right there. We both might make the playoffs. But let's see if we can beat the 4-7 Giants on the road. And of course we can't. Of course we can't. They shut our running game down. They shut Christian McCaffrey down. Probably got injured or something. 'Cause I don't see them. They actually shut him down. They shut him down. Hobbs with a touchdown. 3 sacks for Brian Burns. Let's go. 2 for 2 for Zane Gonzalez. I see 2 inside the 20 for Jack Fox. I mean, they shut Christian McCaffrey down. So they salute to their defense, you know. Salute to their defense for that. We get a couple of backups, Webster and Sean Bradley back from injury. But let's go ahead and simulate against the Raiders, see if we can bounce back from that loss to the G-Man. And we do, 26-7. We got 9th win of the season. We already overachieved our expectations. Me coming in as a first-year coach, taking over with Sam Darnold at quarterback. Looks like we're going to win the division possibly. Looks like we're going to make the playoffs. So we've already, we're back in the playoffs. back in the playoffs, I think. Clemens has been great, man. Potential rookie of the year for the offense of the NFC. DJ Moore and Hobbs are great, 80 yards each. No sacks really giving up that much. And then Derek Brown, Brian Burns, Gross Matos, Dante Jackson, all with sacks and half sacks. One missed field goal from Zane Gonzalez. And it's all good right now for the Carolina Panthers. 7-6 Cowgirls, though. 7-6 Cowgirls. We're going to upgrade over the Cowgirls. You know they're always OP, especially Zeke. If we can stop Zeke, like how the Giants stopped us and McCaffrey, maybe we can win this game. But I don't think we're going to beat them, especially in Dallas. Yeah, we're not. 28-17. It's like they're the Chiefs of the damn NFC. You're going to run into them at some point, and they're going to rush for 143 yards on you every damn time. No turnovers. Sam Darnold was okay. Instead of us shutting Zeke down, they shut McCaffrey down. They took a page out of the Giants playbook, basically. DJ Moore had a touchdown. Derek Brown had a sack. Zane Gonzalez 1 for 1. No inside the 20s for Mr. Jack Fox. But still looking good, man. 9-5. Saints right behind us, looking at the playoff picture just to see where we're pictured at in the NFC. We would currently be the number 4 seed against the goddamn Cowgirls. So I don't want to play them because we would get first round exit. Evan Young, our backup center, is back from injury. Lions 7-7 trying to make the playoffs. So this is a very important game for them. Playoff implications, and we beat them in a close shootout, 39-36. We get our 10th win of the season. Looks like we're going to make the playoffs. We do have the Falcons and Eagles to finish out the season, but we shut the running game down. But they passed all over us, but we passed all over them. We ran all over them. We had a lot of first downs on them. We did turn the ball over. They didn't. We were horrible on third down, and we still won the game. 5 touchdowns from Matthew Stafford. Back on the Lions to finish his career. Back on the Lions. Chris McCaffrey, $130. I wish that was us, but St. Brown, 4 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd, 100 yards. But Hobbs, the rookie, a touchdown. Touchdown for DJ Moore, touchdown for the rookie running back Clemens. Gross Matos continue his breakout. 10 wins in my first season as coach of the Panthers. Without that Christian McCaffrey injury, we would have made the playoffs 4 straight years and 4 straight division titles with the Panthers. Isn't that crazy? Leonard Williams is back from injuries. Make sure that Derek Brown is our rush D tackle 1 because they're going to try to put Leonard Williams as the rush D tackle 1. But I want Derek Brown to get those reps as the D tackle 1. But let's go ahead and simulate this last game. Let's put the Falcons out of their misery. Don't even give them a chance to come in second in a division. Don't even give them a damn chance. So we're going to upgrade the players right here and then look forward to the Eagles game. So we get Ian Thomas back from injury. We can never make it easy on ourselves, bro. I swear. Whenever I have a chance to just take care of business, we never make it easy on ourselves. Never do. Never do. Split with the Falcons, split with the Saints, and got swept by the Bucks. So not that good when it came to division games. Even game, we just got shut down on third down. Scott Vickers, their white Vic, 4 touchdowns. No picks. Chris McCaffrey, 90 yards and a touchdown. Terrace Marshall went off. He went crazy. He's a new rich man. He's happy. Playing happy. Leonard Williams with the sack. Coming back from that injury. And now, with us 10-6, us splitting with the Saints, looks like the Falcons or the Bucks are not going to make the playoffs or have a chance to win the division. It's coming down to us and the Saints, right? So we would be playing the Cowboys if the season ended today. Looking at the NFC standings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Saints are the 7th seed. With the Falcons having a chance to get in, I guess, if the Saints were to lose and the Falcons win. I don't know how that's going to work. In the Vikings, right? I feel like we kind of need to lose here because if we were to lose and slip out of that 4th spot, and not have to play the Cowboys in the first round and play the number 2 seed Commanders, I think we would have a better chance at advancing in the playoffs if we did that, if we went that route. So I kind of want to tank this game, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to hurt the integrity of the game. So what we're going to do is take care of business, win this game, get 11 wins, and we're going to look at who plays the Saints in this final week. I don't even see the damn Saints. Do they have a bye week? Oh, they're playing the Cardinals, who are 9-7. You know, right there in the playoffs. Are the Cardinals even pictured in the playoffs? They are 6 against the Bears. So all the seedings could look different after this final week. But I think Tommy Tremble, I think I saw enough. I think I saw enough to pay him. We're going to pay him. We're going to pay him. And we got everybody back. Micah Hyde, Treader, Jack Fox. We'll bring back Jack Fox later on. And then everybody else will just back up. So, yeah, we got everybody that we wanted back. And let's go ahead and get our 11th win of the season. Upgrade the team just in case there's a possibility if we lose and then we're not in the damn playoffs for some reason. You know, Madden will do it to us. They'll find a way to not let me make the playoffs. They will find a way. They will find a way. But let's go ahead and simulate this last game of the regular season against the 5-11 Eagles, and we beat them. And we're not playing the Cowgirls. We're playing our division rivals, Falcons, who, congratulations, they stole the Saints spot and made the playoffs. Did the Saints make it too, though? Did 3 teams from the NFC South make it? No. Falcons stole the Saints spot. We're not playing the Cowgirls, damn it. Let's go. We win 38-22. Got to check out that last game and see how it happened. That's right, baby. We made the playoffs. Yeah, that's right. 38-22. Let's see. The passing yards weren't that great. First downs were good. 21 skunked them in the first quarter. But Jalen Hurts still played great. Offensive line for them played great. Our offensive line did not. 200 yards for Christian McCaffrey. 2 touchdowns for A.J. Clemens. He better be Rookie of the Year, damn it. He better be. Jonah Williams is gone. We might need a new left tackle. Cordell Reese had another pick. But another playoff berth, another NFC South Division title. Okay. Our third one of the rebuild. Our third one in 4 seasons. Probably would have been our 4th straight if Christian McCaffrey does not go down with injury last season. And then looking at our overall rankings, we were number 18 when it came to points per game, 27 in pass yards per game, number 5 in rushing, number 2 in defensive points per game, number 9 in defensive pass. Shout out to the D, man. And number 8 when it came to defensive rushing yards per game. Looking at the top performers, you had Patrick Mahomes, Lamar, Colin freaking Kaepernick, all threw for 5,000 yards and at least 30 touchdowns. Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, JT, Michael Thomas, who destroyed us in one of those games. Jacoby Myers, Stephon Diggs, Nick Bosa, Aaron Donald, Chris Jones, Jeff Okudah, who had a pick against us, Carlton Davis, Shaq Griffin, Kenneth Murray, Patrick Queen, and Kaiser White. Looking at our stats, 18th in offensive yards, 6th in defensive yards. Christian McCaffrey was 4th in rushing, 2nd in carries, 6th in touchdowns, 18 in points scored. Terrace Marshall was 4 yards shy of 1,000 yards. Why does it seem like, and we're number 2 in points allowed, why does it seem like all of my receivers are like a couple yards shy of 1,000-yard seasons every time? Sam Darnold, I mean, touchdown interception ratio is great. Almost 4,000 yards. I mean, that's just, he is what he is at this point. Maybe he'll play better if they give him a damn death trait. But we can win with them. We can win with them. Completion percentage 65, average 234.1 per game, rating 98.2. Longest pass was 32 yards. I don't like that. No more Robbie Anderson, though. But sacks 33. Rushing, Christian McCaffrey was great. 10 tutties for A.J. Clemens, the rookie running back. No fumbles. Longest carry was 7 yards. A touchdown for J.C. Sheffield. Longest rush was 91 yards for Christian McCaffrey. Only 1 fumble. 4 yards shy for Terrace Marshall, but he led the team in yards, catches, and touchdowns. Hobbs, 7 touchdowns. He led the team in average perception. DJ Moore is not DJ Moore, man. I don't know. Do we have to put him in the slot or something? Christian McCaffrey, 700 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tommy Tremble, we paid him anyway. Clemens, 200 yards and a touchdown. And then longest reception was at 32 to Hobbs. O-line, Jonah Williams is trash. Taylor Morton, okay. J.C. Treader was trash. We need a new center and left tackle. Thad Hunter was just okay. And then Thurston was great in his second season. The two young guards. Jeremy Chin led the team in tackles like he always does. 6 TFLs, a sack, a pick for Colbert. That's a great season. Micah Hyde, I mean, probably should have just started a young guy. Cordell Reese, 2 picks, 3 picks for Dante Jackson. Steven Nelson had a pick. It's like the defense, no matter what these stats look like, number 9 in passing, number 8 in rushing. So as a whole, this defense is good. Gross Matos did good. Leonard Williams did good his first season with us. Dante Jackson led the team in interceptions. So I'm happy. I'm happy with these numbers. Forced fumbles, we had Jeremy Chin, Dante Jackson, Brian Burns. We had a block for J.C. Horn, a safety for Derek Brown. No defensive touchdowns, though. Zane Gonzalez now, he made all his extra pointers, but when it came to the field goal blocks, we counted 3. It was 3. And if it wasn't for those 3, he would have only missed 1 damn field goal. So he technically only missed 1, even though it shows 4 missed field goals there. Inside of 27 times, long as it was 73, average 51 flat. And then no special teams touchdown. Yearly awards, MVP, Christian McCaffrey. Damn it. Kyler Murray. Christian McCaffrey at number 9. Coach of the year, we deserved it. We deserve it, damn it. 11-6, we came in at 3rd. Fuck Urban Meyer. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Kyler Murray. Christian McCaffrey at number 2. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Nick Bosa. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Eric Gregory of the Rams. Clement coming in at 2. Hobbs coming in at 4. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Pat Henderson of the Cowboys. Best QB goes to Kyler Murray. Sam Darnold at 10. Best running back goes to Christian McCaffrey. Okay. Best receiver goes to Jacoby Myers. O-line goes to Zach Martin. D-line goes to Nick Bosa. Linebacker goes to Shaq Barrett. DB goes to Carlton Davis. And then kicker goes to Jake Elliott on the Vikings. And we didn't have a lot of nominees for some of those awards. But we do have a playoff game. We have a weekly award winner. Probably Sam Darnold. Oh, Christian McCaffrey does 200 rushing yards. But it's a division opponent in the wild card round. We're going to talk to the press because this is my first playoff game as the coach of the Panthers. We're going to play it cool. You know, this is our 3rd time seeing the Falcons. We split with them during the regular season. And let's see if we can beat them 2-1 for the season series. And we do. We advance to the 2nd round. And I told you, they're like the Chiefs. They're like the Chiefs. Let's see if Gillespie has been revealed. Yeah, they're like the Chiefs, man. You're going to see them at some point. The goddamn Cowgirls. We played them already in the regular season where we couldn't stop Zeke and they stopped Christian McCaffrey. Can we run the ball with Christian McCaffrey? Now, I think it was year 2 where we got bounced out of the first round by the Vikings and Christian McCaffrey only had like 7 or 9 carries, and that was all on Matt Rule. Because Christian McCaffrey was averaging like 9 yards. He was averaging like a first down every carry, damn it. And, I was looking for this game. But we stopped their run, no turnovers, great on 3rd down, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, okay. 87 yards, Christian McCaffrey. That's the thing. How many attempts did he have? He had 20. So if we can do that, maybe we have a chance to win the game. 98 yards for our leading receiver and Terrace Marshall. Maybe we trade DJ Moore next season and go with Terrace Marshall and Hobbs and then sign somebody else. Brian Burns is great, 2.5. DeMar Booth, the rookie, free safety as a backup, had a half a sack. Zane Gonzalez does miss a field goal. Don't be doing that. You only miss 1 technically in the regular season. We get to the playoffs, you want to miss. But, yeah, he wants to miss now. But the Cowgirls, divisional round. We're going to hop in and watch the moments and probably watch us lose this game. Sam Darnold. Familiar with the playoffs here in Carolina. This is our 3rd time making the playoffs, our 3rd NFC South Division title. We went to the NFC Championship game the very first season, so this team has some experience. They're still kind of young, but they have experience.
EA Sports coverage of the National
But we have a tough opponent here in the Cowboys as the Chiefs lose to the Bengals. Let's go. So if we somehow can make it to the Super Bowl, we don't have to worry about the Chiefs. But we do got to worry about the Cowboys right now. But let's go ahead and play defense first. As look at that. The game plan, shut Zeke ass down. -2 rushing yards already on the first carry, and then boom, they come back with Austin Hooper. 31. There goes Zeke. But look at that. Shutting Zeke down. -2 and then -3. They get the first down, no, to Joe Taylor, whoever the hell that is. And then now they're rushing it with Zeke. They're feeding Zeke. Feeding him. Dak rushing a little bit. CD getting involved. There goes Zeke. And now we can't stop him. They touchdown for Zeke. But now it's our turn. It's our turn to feed Christian McCaffrey. Ian Thomas, 18 yards. Okay. Curtis Hobbs. We're using both tight ends, I guess. Christian McCaffrey, let's go. And then let's just match them. They want to score a touchdown. Let's go down there and score a touchdown. Sam Darnold, stop throwing the ball away. What are you doing? What are you doing? He gets sacked by Michael Parsons. And there goes our fourth blocked field goal of the season. Need to address special teams somehow. Don't know how. Better backup players? I don't fucking know. Third and 6. They get a penalty, and I bet they're going to get the first down, right? No, they punt it back to us. So we get the ball back. We make a defensive stand. And we get the big first down on 3rd and 9 to Hobbs, the rookie wide receiver. J.C. Treader, he's gone. J.C. Treader, Jonah Williams, and probably Zane Gonzalez are all gone. Big third down to Terrace Marshall. I love him, man. DJ Moore might be gone. And then look at this shit, man. We get all the way down there, 85-yard, interception by Anthony Jennings. We are blowing this game. A missed field goal and an interception, both in the red zone. Blowing this game. And this game is blowing me. Down 14-0 when we probably shouldn't be. We should have some type of points on the board. This game is over. Now we go 3 and out. Defense can't do nothing. Stupid-ass mistakes. Stupid-ass penalties. And our defense can't stop them. It's over. 21 skunked us. Get a big play. You're probably going to get a field goal range and miss it, right? Or don't even attempt it, right? Yeah. You don't trust Zane Gonzalez. Don't even attempt it. Second half, let's see if we look like a completely different team. Nope, we're moving backwards. This game is over. Just got sacked 3 straight times, bro. I'm done. Let's go ahead to the off season so we can get prepared for year 5. Look at that. Got to the red zone again. Nothing. 28-7 does. Don't even want to look at the stats. I'm just ready to get up to the off season. Some of these guys are going to be gone, man. J.C. Treader, Jonah Williams, maybe even DJ Moore. I don't know. Zane Gonzalez. But I don't like how we lost that game. Had a chance to put points on the board multiple times. Special teams were just terrible all season. But we do get our new contract extended as we are going to be the coach here for the final season. But let's go ahead and look at any Pro Bowlers. Goddamn, man. Why do I always got to play the fucking Cowgirls, bro? Bengals, 49ers, Super Bowls. Check a look at the Pro Bowl roster just to see if we have anybody representing the Panthers. Christian McCaffrey does. That makes 1 for us. Just 1. Jonah Williams, fuck you. You do not deserve that spot. But anyhow, represent the Panthers. That's our second one. Taylor Moton deserved it more, I would say, over him. And I don't see nobody else. So just 2 Pro Bowlers for us, I guess. Yep, 2 Pro Bowlers. Jonah Williams and Christian McCaffrey. Undeserving Jonah Williams. But he made it. Looking at the lineups to see if we have any dev trade upgrades. Sam Darnold's still going to be normal. DJ Moore does not deserve superstar. Bump him down to star. All right, Terrace Marshall deserves star. I'd rather take that than have DJ Moore be superstar the way he's playing, and then Marshall Jr. as normal. Everybody else on the offense is the same, and then on the defense, Colbert goes to superstar. They're not going to let him keep it. Gillespie came out as a star, and then everybody else is the same. So congrats to Colbert, but he's not going to keep it. They're going to rob him. This is what Madden does. It's what Madden 22 does. They just fucking rob me, bro. But the Bengals win the Super Bowl 27-24. Joe Shiesty gets the Super Bowl ring. Von Bell becomes Super Bowl MVP. Kyler Murray, NFL MVP. Fuck Urban Meyer for robbing us of that Coach of the Year award. Kyler Murray, Offensive Player of the Year. And then you had Nick Bosa. Quarterback of the Rams, Eric Gregory. And then middle linebacker for Pat Henderson of them Cowboys. Rookies of the Year. Let's get on to the offseason, man. Let's get to the offseason, bro. Let's get to the offseason. Mock draft 3 is out. We're projected to take what position, man? What position? Maybe left tackle. Maybe left tackle. Run. Ooh. Artemis Russell in the first round. A running back. They have us taking 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 a running back. I'm not doing it. Not doing it, damn it. Not doing it. Looking at the retirements. Kyler Fackrell leaves us. Okay. Teron Armstead goes out Super Bowl champion. But let's look at the contract. So Jack Fox, we know we can bring him back in free agency for possibly a little bit cheaper than that. J.C. Treader, hell no. Micah Hyde, hell no. Chuba Hubbard, hell no. Zane Gonzalez, hell no. I mean, is it his fault the kicks were getting blocked? I don't know. Maybe we need a new kicker to switch it up. Yeah, everybody else, maybe we bring back Deontay Brown. Like a backup guard. Fine with that. Steven Nelson was good for us. He had an interception. I wouldn't mind bringing him back on a one-year deal. He wants to play for a new team. Kiss my ass. Didn't you play for the Steelers anyway? Phil Hoskins can go. Sean Bradley can go. And let's go to Advance the Week. As I'm going to put a couple of guys, I ain't going to lie, I'm going to put a couple of guys on the trading block. Yeah, I'm going to put a couple of guys on the trading block. I'm going to put Jonah Williams, Pro Bowler. That'll add to his trade value. Put his ass on the trading block. I'm even going to shop around DJ Moore because he has not been DJ Moore. JT Treader is already gone. Zane Gonzalez is already gone. So a couple of guys on the trading block. Booth will be the starter this season. So our secondary is set. We got our 3 linebackers set. They actually let Ty Colbert keep his superstar dev. Well, that'll help us out a lot. I'm happy about that. I'm actually happy about that. Our defense is pretty much set. So it looks like left tackle or center, definitely. But left tackle, if we decide to move on from Jonah Williams. And wide receiver, if we decide to move on from Terrace Marshall. Maybe running back, but Clemens was good. Quarterback is good. And Sam Darnold. So let's look at the free agency period just to see who we can bring in, help us out. That would be cheating if I signed Joe Mixon and had Joe Mixon and Christian McCaffrey both. But I don't want him to go to the Bucs. DeAndre Hopkins. We could sign him and trade DJ Moore away. The Super Bowl champion Bengals are trying to get Aaron Donald. You got Aaron Jones there. A lot of options here in year 5. Russell Wilson, Derek Carr. I mean, there's some good backup running backs too, starting running backs, but we don't need running back. Fullback, I could go Patrick Ricard, but I like Sheffield. He gets a touchdown every damn season. I'm not gonna sign these receivers. We're gonna look at center. David Andrews is available. J.C. Treader is available, but I think we'd just be better off getting probably our own center in the draft. That's what I'm thinking right now. We don't need anybody on the D-line. Damn, I wish Aaron Donald was there last season. We don't need linebackers. We don't need corners. We don't need Justin Simmons. So we're just going to save our money. Save our money. We're definitely going to go get Jack Fox back, though. Give him a 2-year deal. That's fine with me. Bump this down just a little bit. And we're going to draft a kicker, and we're going to draft... Why don't we just get Harrison Bucker, though? Spend our money on special... You know what? I'm doing this. I'm going to spend my money on special teams because our special teams was so damn bad last season. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. We're going to spend our money in free agency on special teams, bringing back Jack Fox and bringing in Harrison Bucker. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. And then we can look to draft a center, maybe running back, maybe more depth at receiver, maybe even a left tackle. Maybe we get some trade picks, trade offers from teams for DJ Moore, Jonah Williams. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, damn it. That's what we're going to do. We get the special teamers. No trade offers just yet. The mock draft is out. And let's see who they have us taking. They have us taking a quarterback. Not doing that. Damn it. Looking at the prospects, we do need not so much now that we got the other guy, but let's look at the centers. B awareness, A run block power. I mean, he looks good. You know the centers are always good. Mike Posey, we could possibly get in the second round. This guy has B injured, and one of those guys we can get. They're both going to be good. But as far as a first round pick, though, I mean, another position we can look at is free safety. There is none, though, in the first. There's no strong safety available. Cornerback, I mean, there's 2 top 5 guys. These guys look big. It's like they can play safety. B-man, B-tackling. He looks good. Let's look at Andrew Landry. His man coverage sucks. So I wouldn't... 6'3", 198. We just don't need a lot, man. We don't need a lot. I mean, we can look at receivers. 6'5", 234. That was a 4.40, and he's the strongest receiver in the class. Brenton Pitts. Let's get Howie Mann. Let's just go to the draft. Not a lot of needs. This team is like almost like complete, like with the way that I have it. We're not getting any offers for DJ Moore or Jonah Williams. Ty Colbert, we're picking it up. He's a new superstar left outside linebacker, though. I'm really proud of him. He was a pick where when I picked him, I was like, damn, I should have went with, the other position at the time. And it worked out for us. He went from a normal dev to superstar dev with dev trait regression on. So, but this free agency, we're saving the money. I mean, no point in saving it really because it's year 5, but my rebuilds are realistic. So, I felt like this team, I like it where it's at. We're keeping our in-house talent, letting the young talent grow, and we only need a couple of positions now. I mean, we can still look to draft a kicker. We do need a center, more depth on the O-line. We still could use more depth at running back. Never know if Christian McCaffrey could go down with injury. What's going to happen with DJ Moore, I don't know. Maybe we do just keep his ass and just give more targets to Terrace Marshall and Hobbs. Maybe we put DJ Moore in the slot next season and he does break out. Don't know, man. Don't know. But we do get trade offers now right before the draft. Yep, the final mock draft is out. And they have us taking that damn quarterback. I don't like it. Don't like it. It's stupid. Maybe we could have went tight end, too, if we let Tommy Tremble go. Yep, we didn't let Tommy Tremble go. So, we're not going to go tight end. Free agency recap. I hope the Buccaneers did not get the running back, Joe Mixon. They were going after, and they goddamn it got him. And the Cowboys got DeAndre Hopkins. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. Justin Simmons goes to the Saints. Falcons get Travis Etienne. So they wait for me to not make any big moves in free agency for all of them to make big moves. But we get some offers for DJ Moore. A third and a fifth, third, 3 and 7, third, 7, 4, 5, 6, a third, fourth, third, a Theory, Goodrich. These are some sorry ass offers, but I mean, the way he's been playing, I mean, maybe he is worth a third round pick now. But we're going to look at Jonah Williams. They're offering me that receiver, huh? And a fourth? That's not that bad. But, I mean, a third. I'm thinking a third, a second, but that's next year. And we're not going to be doing a draft next year. So maybe we pick up a third round pick for, let's do an AFC team. Like the Patriots, maybe. Falcons don't even call my phone. You got the Dolphins, Broncos. You know what? Let's do Dolphins are 67. What are the Patriots? 73. We'll do a third round pick from the Dolphins. How about that? Third round pick from the Dolphins. Goodbye, Jonah Williams. We're gonna hold on to DJ Moore for now. Let's go ahead to the draft.
On the clock now, it's the Texans, and time is ticking.
And we're going to go straight to our pick. I don't know why the draft just paused on me like that. But we're going to go ahead straight to our pick to see what is available.
Now on the clock.
And with the selection, I mean, we do need a left tackle now. We can always get that center in the next round. So we're going to look at tackle. We're going to look at this guy, Brian Walker. A, awareness. B, run block 6'6". Okay. Looks okay. And we're going to look at this guard, Anthony Alexander. And then this tackle, Steve Norris. C, awareness. Okay. A, stamina. So, you know what? We're just going to go at the left tackle. We have a hole there now. We traded Jonah Williams. I know it looks crazy, but we're gonna take Brian Walker. A, awareness, so he should have a high overall. Normal dev, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. He better be the highest overall player in this goddamn draft. And those centers better be available too with this next pick. Okay, one of them is, so we should be good there. The running backs are gone. I'm fine with that. So we're going to take Mike Posey, center, out of Penn State.
On the clock.
Hidden dev, let's go. We got 2 new starting offensive linemen. To hopefully fix those positions because J.C. Treader and Jonah Williams are just not cutting it. And then we got that third round, number 3 pick in the third round. Now, I don't know what we're going to take here because we could go free safety. We could go corner. Not really. We don't need a corner. We don't need defensive tackle. We could use more depth at the defensive tackle position, maybe a third defensive tackle. And I think that's what we might take. Maybe that Kitchens dude right there. Let's receiver, if we still want to look to trade DJ Moore in the preseason, maybe. Receiver could be an option. I think that defensive tackle, man, this guy skipped. But why did you skip? You got F awareness, bro. You're not even good enough to be skipping. The receivers don't look good. Tight end. But those are all day 3 guys. What about running back? Looks like I might take that defensive tackle. Could go quarterback. You got Brian McLean here. But I don't want to piss off Sam Darnold. You know, I believe in him. I believe in my boy. Let's look at the free safeties before we take that defensive tackle, though. This guy's B hit power. So he just looks decent. So, yeah, we're going to go with the defensive tackle that I saw. His name was Matt Kitchens. Give us some more depth at the defensive tackle position. Beef up that D-line even more. And then the rest of these picks, man, we can just
Now we turn to the Panthers.
take what's there. Best player available. We have our roster filled out. Got our roster filled out. So looking at, we got linebackers. We got offensive line. Let's look at tight ends. Look at Leo Gaddis. I think we lost Ian Thomas. Don't know if he's still under contract. Let's take this guy, Leo Gaddis. Fast. Out of Florida. We can beef up running back a little bit more, but all those running backs we were looking at, they did not look good. They did not look good. Let's look at Robert Philbin. Slow. But he has... Okay, we're going to take him. We're going to take a chance on him. Looks slow, but his stats did not look bad. So we're going to take him. And then other positions, I guess we can look at kicker still. Don't want to waste a pick on. We got Harrison Butker. We look at fullback. If we want to upgrade. Ooh. A lead block, A pass block, A run block. Taking him. I don't care. Normal dev, of course he would be normal dev. If the computer took him, he would have been hidden dev. He would have been hidden dev. Off rip. He would have been hidden dev. No, don't skip the pick. Took a fullback in the 5th round. Don't know how I feel about that, but we could double dip at left tackle, have 2 rookie left tackles, because, I mean, we didn't have anybody behind Jonah Williams, did we? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Now when I'm fucking thinking about it now. We got Brady Christensen behind. Got Deontay Brown. Okay, do we have anybody behind Gross Matos? We don't. So we could use a right end. So we got Devontae Reed. No, let's not look at him with those F finesse moves. Let's look at B finesse moves. Okay. B stamina, but F play reg. Let's look at Calvin. Let's not look at these defensive ends. They are trash. We need like a run stopper guy. Let's look at Terrence Farmer. See why he's falling. C tackling. Okay. F injury. He gets hurt because he's just not available. F power moves. Chad Christie. C finesse. D power. But F block shed and F tackling. I honestly don't know what the hell we're gonna pick right here. B pursuit, D tackling, D zone, A stamina. Let's take them. We'll move him to right end. Andres Enriquez. And then this final pick, let's get some special teams were so bad, even though with Harrison Butker signing and bringing back Jack Fox, I think we're going to take a kicker here to compete with Harrison Butker in the preseason. Not with that F accuracy, though, whoever the hell that was. TJ Lindsey, let's look at him. Don't know his accuracy. His power is poor, so those first 2 are out. John McClendon, let's look at him. F accuracy, but he has A awareness and solid kick power, so he probably just has a big leg, high overall, but he's not accurate. D accuracy and marginal kick power. And then Jack Bush, C accuracy, marginal kick power. I'm going to take the guy with A awareness and then see what the hell.
On the clock now, the Chiefs.
Okay. 90 kick power. We don't know that accuracy, though. We'll see what his overall is at the end of this draft. And let's see how we did as we got more offers for DJ Moore. As we're going to continue to probably get them through the whole preseason. Still 3rd and 4th rounders, so we'll wait on that. So we might not trade them after all, because then I would leave. Why would I give a superstar receiver away from Sam Darnold going to year 5 where we need to win a Super Bowl, so don't know yet. He's not being productive, though. But we did not do that bad. We did not do that bad. I mean, we get a 73 overall left tackle. Can come in and start. We got a hidden depth 70 overall center. So we got 2 new starters on the offensive line. Got some more depth at D tackle and tight end. At running back, the fullback is a 72, bro. He fits the scheme. He's a blocker, and he's a beast. So with the other fullback we got, his name like Sheffield or something. He's more like utility back, I guess. Is he even a scheme fit? I don't know. But the kicker was a 69, almost a 70. Accuracy is bad, but kick power is good. But we should be good. I don't even want to look at the rest of the player. I guess we'll look at the top player in the draft just to see what their overall was. But this draft, I really didn't care about. Our roster is pretty much filled out, and we just got to put it all together now. As a cornerback, number 1 overall to the Texans. I mean, it's fitting. He's the number 1 overall pick. So it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So congrats to the Texans on getting the best player in the draft. But we made it back to the playoffs after taking a year off. No injuries to Christian McCaffrey. We won a playoff game again. We got to the second round, but once again, the Cowgirls sent our asses home. But going into year 5 is Super Bowl or nothing, and that'll wrap it up for part 4. Until the next episode.